Hey guys, we are going to go through some of the best coffee shops in Rapid City, my favorites. I'm bringing one of my really good friends, Josh, with me. He is way more of a coffee snob than me, and I love coffee, so that's saying a lot. So tagging him along to tell us some of the best pros and cons of each place for those of you who love coffee, or tea. We got a little bit of tea in there too. So yeah, we're going to go through that today and hopefully give you a little bit of feel for what it's like for the coffee scene here. Let's get into it. Hey guys, what's up? We're doing a coffee review here, and we are at Pure Bean to start. My buddy Josh. So what's up, Josh?
What's up?
Okay, this is Pure Bean. You can see it a little bit. I'll get a little filming in here. We're going to go through each coffee shop, our favorite coffee shops in town. Josh is a major coffee snob as well. Right, Josh?
Big time.
Worse than me, actually. So we're going to go through pros and cons of each coffee shop, our favorite ones. We both go to quite a bit. So we're going to start off with Pure Bean. Alright, so we're going to start off with Josh's review. I got a long Mac here, and Josh has, what do you have?
I have an Americano.
Americano. So Josh, we'll start off with you. See what you think about it. Boom.
So I actually get Americanos here all the time. They're my kind of go-to drink at a lot of places, and it's great today. It's really solid.
And Josh, it's coming from Josh, that's actually a huge compliment.
It is.
Usually he's talking crap about coffee shops. Pretty good?
Trying to be nice, yeah.
Alright, 1 to 10.
Oh, shoot. I give it a 7.
7, that's a high number for you, dude.
Well, that's like a 9 for most people.
Yeah, Josh never gives 10s on anything, period.
Nah.
Even if it was perfect, he would give a 10. So, alright, let's go with, I'm going to try this Cortado here. Fancy. Takes like absolute dog, no, I'm just kidding. It's pretty good. And I don't even know what this is, a palate cleanser?
Sparkling water, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give it, as far as Cortados go, which I don't like because I like sweet drinks, 8. I'll give it 8. Right. Just because it's creamy and I want to give them a little higher than you. So we're going to go over, alright, so we're going to go over our pros and cons of the Pure Bean coffee shop overall. Start with Josh.
Yeah, a couple things I like a lot about Pure Bean. First, they're great at supporting local businesses.
They are.
They sell stuff in the shop, local artists, that kind of stuff. They've got great baked goods, especially gluten-free options, which isn't always common places.
Yeah.
And they're open late, open till 8, 9 some nights. So
I think they're open the latest.
The latest
of
of
all,
all,
yeah.
yeah.
They're open the latest, which I actually really like. I kind of wish stuff would be open to like 10. Or
I know, it'd be nice.
Come here and chill.
Small town.
I agree, and also the building is very cool.
Yeah.
It's the old creamery building.
It's been around for over 100 years.
Yeah, it's a dope building. It really is cool. I never met the owners. Have you met them before?
No.
No? But you've done like some business with them, your rental properties and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a cool, I think they're a cool concept, cool supporting local businesses. They got their roastery in-house.
Yeah, right downstairs they roast the coffee, which is cool.
Yeah, I think overall I would give Pure Bean like my second place.
Yeah.
Overall in town. So, what's some cons of the area? Definitely we were talking about before is the seating is not extremely comfortable.
Yeah, if you're there for like more than 20 minutes, half an hour,
Yeah.
it's a little hard seats.
Yeah. There's some are better than the others. Like if you can score a good seat, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But if not, like there's those comfortable seats like in the corner over there.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, it's kind of like not as comfortable seating. That's for sure.
And I say for my personal preference, which isn't everybody's, I like my coffee on the lighter side of roasting. They tend to roast more dark.
And I like it darker. That's probably why I like them so much. Yeah. I like darker roasting. So I would put that as a pro, and you put that as a con. That makes sense though. Yeah, it's definitely a darker roast.
Yeah,
that's for sure. I can't think of any other cons that are like major for it.
No.
That's about it. It's pretty good cons.
That is pretty good.
Especially coming from Josh Harris.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't remember, Josh was on my podcast like when I first started it.
2 years ago?
2 years, maybe over that.
Yeah.
Over 2 years ago. He'll be back on soon, I'm sure. If I allow it. I'm kidding. But yeah, we will head out from here and we will go to Essence of Coffee. Sound good?
Sure, sounds great.
All right, guys, we are at Harriet and Oak now. The volume is going to be kind of sketchy, but we got the same things here. I got a long Mac. Josh got a Americano. We're going to review these here. If we can get us both in the frame here. There we go. Start with Josh. Get a little sip. Ooh, gentle. So gentle.
Hot.
Is it hot?
Hot, yeah.
Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Not as good as the last one.
Really?
That's good, yeah.
Cortado tastes exactly the same.
Oh, yeah?
To me.
Wow.
But I don't have as seasoned of a palate as you.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's pretty good though.
Yeah.
I don't know what the spoon's for to you.
No.
Okay.
You could brush some of
I
the...
think it just looks fancy. Look at that. That's fancy.
I can tell here they pour the shots on top as opposed to putting the shots in first. Looks different.
How do you tell that?
By the crema on top.
Let's get a little snapshot of these. They look pretty good. Josh's beautiful face there. Well, I would put the drink exactly the same as last time personally. What did I give the last one? 8?
8.
I'll give this an 8 too.
Yeah.
I'd say it.
Mine's too hot right now to really know.
So it's a 5.
Yeah.
It's a 5 for Josh, which is an 8 for anybody else. How hot is it? Give me a temp. 210?
194.
Ooh, damn, that's pretty hot. 194 is pretty hot. So a little bit of pros and cons of this is Harriet and Oak. Little pros and cons of here. Pros, definitely comfortable seating. Cons of seating. They asked us not to film with other people in the building, so just us. So not going to get you a bunch of B-roll in here, but really cool space. Definitely come check it out if you're in town.
Yeah, there's actually a huge, a VW bus inside the building.
That's dope. Yeah, they used to have seating inside there.
Yeah.
Not anymore. And then there's an upstairs area. There's little stairs. That's cool to sit out. It's usually really hot up there.
Yeah.
So if you like warmth, it's awesome up there.
Cold days.
Yeah, cold days like today is awesome.
Yeah. Definitely the biggest cafe in town.
By far, really good food.
Yeah, good food.
I wouldn't for some reason when you look up breakfast places in Rapid City, this is like number 1.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. But I would come here for breakfast, but not like if I wanted just breakfast, but if I wanted coffee and breakfast, I would come here. But yeah, seating is awesome, location's awesome, the building's super cool, coffee's good. Is this a lighter or darker roast?
They've got a range, I think.
Yeah. Because this it almost tastes like slightly lighter than the other one.
Yeah, probably is.
It probably is. They also have decaf, which I don't think any other place does. Just decaf one. You know how I know that?
No, how?
There's a bag right there that says decaf. I never knew that before. So the people that own this one own a bunch of coffee shops in the Black Hills, like up in Spearfish and stuff as well in Belfouche. So they have a plethora of options. Good roasters.
Yep. They've got we're in the middle as far as open hours go.
They're like closing at 5?
Yeah, open to 4 most days, I think.
4, yeah. 4. Cons are... I can't think of a lot of cons, to be honest with you.
Well, I think one of the cons that I like the food a lot, but some of the quantity for the price maybe isn't always there.
A little bit more expensive. Yeah, that makes sense. But they're kind of all that way.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, both the coffee shops that have food anyways, they're kind of that way. But I agree. Quantity is not quite there.
Value isn't quite, but all prices are high right now. So.
However, the coffee here was half the price of Pure Bean.
Yeah.
Exactly half the price. So that's a pro.
Big pro.
Yeah, big pro. I was surprised actually that it was cheaper here. Any other cons I can think of? They also have a very big tea list. Like there's teas you can pick out, which is super cool. There's this giant rack when you walk in of teas. You can pick one out. That's really nice if you like tea. What are the cons?
Huge tea selection.
Yep.
Their cold teas are good too, like their
really
iced
good.
teas.
Yeah, my wife loves this.
Yeah, really good.
If you're a tea person, which if you are, you're crazy, but whatever. Another con is if you're from the area, you're going to see 20 people you know every time you walk in here. So. That's for sure. Yeah, but it's a super cool spot.
Actually, their pot of tea here is great value.
Is it?
Yeah, you get a whole pot, and I think it's a couple of bucks.
Really?
And
it
comes with like lemon and honey and
that's awesome.
Display. It's
that's
really
awesome.
nice.
Yeah. I can't think of any other cons. I think it's a sweet spot and definitely worth coming to.
Yeah, agreed.
On to the next one. All right, we are at my personal favorite, Essence of Coffee. Josh, it's got to be your top one too, right?
It is my top one,
yeah. We also know the owners and know the guy who founded it and things like that, so that helps.
It does.
Got the same things, except for here they're called a long Mac and a long black. right? Because these people who founded this are from Australia, so they're different. They like to be different. I'm just kidding.
Aussies.
Aussies. Let's try them out. It's probably the best one.
Good.
I'm not gonna lie.
One cool thing about here is they've got 2 espresso grinders, so you have your choice of region or bean for your espresso based drinks.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I
So
always
mine's,
just get the normal one. Is that
They
Genesis?
always have Genesis, which is the regular blend, which is like a medium, full body kind of roast. I got Nicaraguan, single origin.
Really good.
Yeah, it's really great.
This is probably, I feel like they roast like medium. Yeah?
Medium to light.
Medium to light. Maybe I do like medium better then.
Medium's not bad.
Smoother.
Yeah.
Smoother. Where has light roasting like?
Well, the lightest roast is here.
Okay, okay. Let's talk about pros and cons a little bit. Well, hold on. Let's give these drinks a rating. I'm going to give this a 9. What do you give it?
Mine's the best one of the day, so I guess that'd be a 9.
7.5?
Yeah.
7.5, which is a 12 for anybody else. That's really good.
It's great.
Or did you actually said 8?
I'd say it's 8 or 9.
That's pretty good. Wow. 8 or 9?
Yeah.
Dang, good. Okay. That's a big compliment. I need to send this to Leslie. Pros and cons. Biggest con, the only con I really have in this whole place is they close early.
Yeah. They close at 1 on Saturdays, Sundays.
1 on Saturday, Sunday, and 3 on weekdays.
Yeah.
But I get it. They don't have a life. I don't blame them.
That's true.
Yeah. They get here so early that I get why they would do that.
Yeah. It's the most limited seating as well.
Yeah, but I think the most like cozy at the same time.
It's cozy.
Yeah. I
The
really like
seats
it.
are kind of close together, some of them.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're looking for a place to chill all day, probably not the best. But if you're looking for a place to come chill for a little bit, it's good.
They've also got a full breakfast menu and full lunch
Very good.
menu. Some great food. The Danishes.
Are amazing.
They have amazing Danishes. Some great grab and go stuff in the mornings. Breakfast cookies or some burritos, that kind of
The
stuff.
burritos are really good too. Yeah. Yeah, their food overall is probably the best.
Yeah.
If you're going for a restaurant, pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Pretty
it
pricey.
is.
Like if you're gonna have two people, coffee and breakfast, $35-40 probably.
Yeah. Good quality though.
Yeah, really good
Fresh
quality.
ingredients.
Yeah. Avocado open face is really popular here.
Yeah. The roasting room is actually straight back behind us.
You can
where
see
they
it.
do all
It's
the roasting.
right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool one. That's actually how I originally met Dale, the founder. I met him when he was roasting in there, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool spot. Yeah, my biggest con is the time, but my biggest pro is I actually really like the environment. I think it's cozy. Coffee's amazing. The owners and the staff are always really good. Very consistent.
Yeah. If you're a true espresso nerd, their espresso machine is called the Cinesso, which is like
Top tier.
really nice. So it makes great coffee.
Also, if you just like making coffee at home, their beans are primo. It's all I use at home is their beans.
There's a subscription too if you want to do that.
Yeah, if you're out of town, you can try their beans by ordering their subscription. I have a subscription to them, and it's pretty awesome. So,
Yeah, really great place.
yeah, that's it. On to the next one. So full.
Too big.
Yeah, it's way too big. We just got Dixon, which is the drive-through kind of specialty coffee shop. Josh's first sip here.
It was pretty
Too hot?
Yeah.
They offered to cool it down for him.
That might go too cold though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's scalding.
This is way too hot. Okay,
She wasn't lying.
I will say this on the price scale was in line with Harriet. That's cheap. This is the Cortado. Let's try it. You know, it's not bad, but if I compare it, because it's the last place we've gone to, if I compare it to the other ones, it's my least favorite.
Mine is undrinkable right now. It's too hot.
Well, to be continued. Pros and cons are easy on this one. Switch the view here. Pros and cons are easy on this one. Pros, drive-through only. I mean, if you want to run through and get like a specialty coffee, this is the only one with a drive-through.
It's on the main road too, which is
Omaha.
easy to
Which
stop.
you can see is right there. You can see the cars going. Easy stop off the main road. It's pretty inexpensive actually for what it is. Their like miel, which is like a honey cinnamon drink, is amazing. I come get that pretty often. They don't have coffee, but you can do an Americano. Yeah.
Don't do drip.
No, don't drink coffee. Just an espresso machine.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, I mean, the cons are it's probably not the very best quality. I don't know where they get their beans from.
I think they mixed it up over the years.
Do they? I thought it was pure bean.
Maybe it is now.
But I don't know for sure. I don't think
it's
they
the
have
least like boutique place.
Yeah.
More convenient.
It's a convenience, but still a notch above like Starbucks or something like that. You know what I mean?
Not terrible.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
If you want to drive through something quick, easy to go through, it's an awesome spot. I come here a lot for convenience. So
they still have scones here.
Yeah, they have some really good pastries and stuff they have once in a while, and then you can get like some cool like nut butters and stuff that they have. They have like cool stuff that they sell. Great. So yeah, it's a cool spot. I think you can get swag from there too. Like, get some of their clothes.
They do have great branding.
They have amazing branding actually. Yeah, I love it, and their logo is amazing and stuff too.
Really
so
nice.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll return here when Josh can drink this thing. Is it good enough to drink now?
It has cooled off and is drinkable. Still hot though.
Really hot? Here, let's get you a little.
Bearable.
Bearable? What do you think?
It's pretty good. I like my Americanos a little stronger usually.
That has more water.
12 ounce, yeah, a little more water, but you know, it's decent.
There you go. All right, guys, that wraps up our review of the coffee shops in town. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Punch that like button, subscribe. Christian Morrison.
Hell yeah!